ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all having a great day. And if you are in the UK, it's been a brilliant hot yesterday and today, and it's just been horrible to sleep. So that's why I was no show yesterday, and obviously today it's just struggling. Anyways, let's go into the S&P. Just gonna do a quick breakdown on S&P, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, last night, a company like Micron, it looks like it saved the S&P and the Nasdaq. Okay. Got the earnings better than expected, and the S&P and the Nasdaq started pumping upward, especially with the Nasdaq was down 1.6% at one point when I looked at it on the cash market. Oh, sorry, or the futures, and just look at it from this point. It was down over here, and as Micron came in with the earnings, it went up almost 1,000 points. That's the sort of market that we're in. Highly concentrated, very concentrated, focused on the AI and the semiconductors. I just can't wait for them to go wrong, for this market to actually get a reality check. And it's not the reason I want to short the market or anything. It's because I do not see value in the stock market, and as an investor, I'm always looking for value, and I can't when you know things are going wrong from all aspects, and you are waiting for the sales or the discounts. It's like literally just waiting for Christmas to come, where you're gonna have the sales afterwards, and you're gonna get what you want because you feel like you're getting value for your money. So this is what I'm looking for, not for the market crash, but for the sales day. Anyways, looking at the SPX at the moment, as you can see, we have a gap over here and we have a gap over there, and obviously today when the market is going to open up, we're going to open up above somewhere around this area. So now we can go on gap close, and obviously, as you know, we have another gap over here. But if we look down, we've created so many gaps, and even since 2025 when we've had this pump, it's just, if you look at all these gaps that we have, especially this big gap over here, and there's another big gap over here. So anyway, we're not going to go ahead of ourselves and think about all that stuff. For me, I'm expecting this move once it's done for this market. So I don't know, two areas of interest at this moment. If this is our high and this was our lower high, okay, we could do something, break under this and create a lower low. Once we do that, then any pullback, I'm short all the way down to this area and see what happens. If we can break this level, go under it, I will still go short to give back this whole move, because this whole move was just based on earnings every single day, peace talks. So there's a lot of BS that's going on into this move, including market manipulations, and the market at some point is going to give most of that back. I'm waiting for that, and that will be a good discount to get involved and pick up on some stocks. Anyway, until then, let's see what we got today. For today, since the market is opening up here, it just makes sense for us to open this gap close, okay, and let's see how we get on to the end of the week. Are we going to gap close and then end the week under? That's one way of looking at it. And the second way of looking at it is, have we just done a pullback? Now we've grabbed all the bears and we've caught them all trapped, as we trapped the buyers the other day. Now we're going to make that final move to the upside, take out these stops over here from the short sellers. Are they going to protect their positions, maybe push us back under, and the real move is going to start going towards that correction that we're waiting for. We're way due for the correction. At some point it's going to happen. Now whether it's going to start from the start of this month or we're going to start immediately. So until then, all I'm saying is my bias is I am not going long on this market unless I am intraday trading, holding a position for 15-minute candle or half an hour maximum, knowing the risks. For now, I'll be just looking for value in this market. If I do find value at any point, I will take it. And obviously the week before, I was expecting this market on smaller time frames to show me hands, so I wanted the gap close so I can go short. Did not happen, and we know this is a good overhead resistance right now that we've built. So until we break either, okay, above here and fall back under, then we go short. That's one way. Or if this move just closes this gap, breaks this structure for us, and then this heavy support that we've had becomes resistant or supply, and then that's another short position. So for now, we have several moves. One could be this one, all the way to the upside and all-time highs one more time. For those that love the Elliott wave, they say we still have one more move in this. But if we're looking at Elliott wave, let's just quickly have a quick look at Elliott wave. All right, let's just say this was wave one, we stopped, then we went to 3, 4, 5, right? Now, this should be an A, a B, a C correction, isn't it? Okay, for the Elliott wave, and that is also head and shoulders. So there's a lot of things going on, and this market is just as it is topping out, and this could be a major top at the moment. We might start correcting the markets, as we know the economy and everything is not doing well. We're gonna have a lot of backdated problems piled up, and at some point earnings, you know, everything is priced in for perfection. So if any miss along the line or any, we know the whole economy in America is cooked. It's cooked to make it look like it's the best and it's the greatest and it's the most resilient, and that's what Donald Trump wants, because he knows 10-15% correction of the S&P means recession. So is he going to allow that on his watch? At some moment he might not have the capability of doing much about it, but that doesn't mean he will stop. Anyways, until then, as you can see, just looking at it, we got equal highs over here. We can just say these are equal highs. That's one way of looking at this channel. And then obviously we've got this. So we're in a great position right now. Everything over here is pointing to a nice, okay, on the 4-hour, we're pointing at a really nice trend line going downwards and a trend line going upwards. So we're right in the middle of everything. So if we do climb up, break above this trend line, retest it, all-time highs, here we come. If we break down today, and I say we go in, we break down, we retest, and obviously correction, we are here today. So there's two things that we're looking at. For me, I would have loved it once we pushed up, if we were able to liquidate the stops over here and just started dumping downwards. That would have been break of structure again for us on a higher time frame. But right now we're just in the middle of everything, as you can see. So there is nothing, there is no clear direction to be biased, bullish or bearish. A lot of people are bullish. That's good, because they see the markets at all-time highs. That's where people go wrong, because I guarantee you last week a lot of people that were bullish and were buying the dips and we're now programmed to buy the dips. They must have bought the dips around these areas last week. I guarantee you that. This move took them out, came back, and a lot of people were like, gap close, we're going all-time highs. And in this area, I guarantee you millions, if not billions of dollars were caught up, and the market went and liquidated them. Same thing, we came in, we went into this area a couple of times. As you can see, this whole area became area of interest. We came in twice, trapped a lot of sellers. We're still there at this moment, okay, as you can clearly see, but there's a lot of sellers that got trapped there last night, because breakout traders are always looking for things, breakouts, breakdowns, okay, break of structure, and they go. And that's how you get caught in these manipulated markets. So you have to be very, very smart. You have to be very, very careful. So as we can see right now, do we still have one more move to the upside? Can this market still make one more move to the upside, all-time highs, take out these stops, fill the gaps, and then fall in? That's one thing I'm looking at on the SPX. I hope this video was just more of a mind opener and educational as possible. And remember, we have a gap over there, we have a gap over here. This market could do anything it wants at this moment. For me, if I am gonna be very honest with you, and I'm looking at from market structure. There is my high, there is my low. If this is a lower high, I need to see a lower low. Until then, I'm just a scalper on that 5 and a 15 minutes. Wish you all the best. Have a great week.